We're starting off high.
We can get
I think
two fools agree on that one. Oh, by the way, look, we got the wide shot.
There was you had accountability. Now what I can
Now all you need is a podcast and a YouTube channel.
No, not even.
Where give me the money. Show me the money.
Apparently there's a Foolproof page.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. Live on Facebook.com/Foolproof Entertainment Network. I need you on Twitter. I need you to repost the Facebook pages.
To raise a human before I would
Trust a human to raise back wolves.
before I would trust a pack of humans to raise a wolf.
Right. I hear you. Yo, what up, fools? Welcome to another edition of Do Fools Agree. As always, I'm your host, Michael Reggie, here with my main man, Clifford Jordan Jennings.
It's good.
Who's just waking up. Look at him, he's sleepy.
Something.
Oh, man. Well, sir, it's been a couple weeks. How you doing?
Has it?
Yeah. You blew me off last week, too. Something about a phone died in the car. I don't know. Sounds like you were up to some shenanigans.
Yeah, I remember last week. I don't remember the week before.
Oh, I think we just opted not to the week before.
Oh, okay.
Unless that was the Gerald the Dolphin episode. I don't remember. It's been a minute.
I can't either.
Shit's all blended together, man.
Oh, shit.
But a little bit of a late start. Kiddo and I were watching the Artemis 2 Touchdown. Or I guess Integrity was the name of the module. So we watched the Splashdown.
Wait. When did it land?
About 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So we watched it touchdown off the coast of California. Which is the first time I think I've watched and something didn't go horribly wrong. So that's good. Because, I mean, what? We were in high school when Discovery exploded?
I believe so.
And I feel like that was, like, outside of SpaceX and some other shit. Like, I don't know. And I know they've obviously sent people to the International Space Station since then. But that feels like it's not as much of an accomplishment. I don't know. But, yeah, so...
I don't know what the fuck these devils are doing.
So, Cliff... We went to the dark side of the moon for the first time, supposedly. What are your thoughts? What's over there? Are the aliens waiting for us? Is that the real reason we went back to the moon? Our time's up, and the aliens were basically like, meet us on Moonbase Alpha, and maybe we let you live, or maybe we don't take over from you.
No, I don't.
No, you don't think we went back, do you? I mean, we didn't land. This wasn't a landing trip. This was just an orbit trip.
I don't think we ever went.
Right. I know that's your belief.
Yeah, this situation, I just find it so fucking odd.
Yeah, it's really weird that we're sending people to the moon when we're at war.
I mean, beyond all that, like, I just don't understand how the motherfuckers who get paid to lie to us are supposed to be trusted, like with the truth. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna
what
have
would
to.
make me
I'm
think you did?
I'm gonna have to wait until I see footage from TikTok that shows reentry.
I need something. I need something, but yeah, no, just because they broadcast it on a few news outlets doesn't mean I think.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Well, and it's interesting because I've had a bit of that recently on like TikTok reels where, supposedly extraterrestrial sightings. But then when you go to look it up, it's all the same video. It's just zoomed in to make it look like it's from different angles. Like whatever the hell was floating over or supposedly floating over the temple in Tehran, like it wasn't because it was the same video from like zoomed in and cropped to make it look like it was from different angles, but it was the exact same video.
Oh, here go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
So there's been a flood of those lately. And all you have to do is like type it in the search bar, and if you see the same video pop up 100 times, like especially for something like that, right, where multiple people would have had to have seen it, and if they're all from the exact same like angle, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I've given up.
I mean, motherfuckers can make a video too, though.
Right. I mean, I sent you A-Reg's channel, right? That
Uh-huh.
was a popping little logo, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, AI, bitch. You know what the prompt was? It said, "Give me a logo for a YouTube channel that's going to talk about Rocket League, Fortnite, and Arc Raiders," and that's what it came up with. I'm like, that was a pretty sweet little logo.
Yeah, everything is just so weird to me right now. I don't know. Like, everything is so.
Melania out here saying she didn't know Epstein, but that they should let the Epstein survivors speak.
And then I've seen hella reasons why people think she did that.
Oh, no doubt. There have been all sorts of conspiracy theories around it. Trying to distance herself before she's out.
See, I don't know. I don't know. I've seen some that I'm like, that makes sense, right? That makes perfect fucking sense. But
Let me tell you what else makes perfect fucking sense. The Lego
what?
video diss tracks that Iran has been dropping on the United States.
See, I don't think that they make sense, right? I just think that they know that our country is so propagandized that the only way they'll get through to certain people is with shit like that.
I mean, I would bet that this is as unpopular of a war, if not more so, than Vietnam was. I would bet we're on that level of American people don't want to be involved in this conflict.
I mean, yeah, no, I would think that.
So this I don't know if in Vietnam people were actively rooting for the Vietnamese.
Well, I mean, like
I feel like a lot of Americans are actively rooting for the Iranians right now.
it makes it hard not to though,
Right.
right? Because that's one thing about this in Vietnam is that with Vietnam they only got back footage that they wanted motherfuckers to see.
Right.
This you can't do that.
You
You
can't do it
can't
anymore.
you can't do that. And it's very clear to see that you've bombed schools, neighborhoods,
Hospitals.
hospitals, all kinds of shit like that. I have yet to see Iran do anything like that.
Yeah.
They still haven't done anything like that to Israel.
Right.
They've only strictly been targeting military bases. So that lets you know who the good guy and the bad guy is right there, doesn't it?
Right.
So how the fuck would you expect me not to at least sympathize with Iran?
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Well, this is the same company responsible for everything that went down with with Argo, right? Where U.S. journalists were captured in Iran and they let the black folks go.
Oh, you talking about in the 70s,
Yep.
huh?
Argo,
And the
fuck
motherfuckers
yourself.
and
That's a
the
great movie.
Americans motherfucking attack the black families. That's some very American
American
shit.
shit. No doubt. No doubt.
That shit crazy, man. It gets hard for me to say so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently there's now, not that it wasn't always there, but like there's specifically going to be a secret police force that's designed to go after anti-American Americans. So
Allegedly. The lawyer lady up there in the booth is telling me to say allegedly.
What is more anti-American than an anti-American task force?
No shit. By definition.
Yeah, right. Like by pure definition, what's more un-American? Like you're these like that. That's a you might as well say like you can call it whatever you want to since we're now changing the rules, but that's a treason task force right there.
Right.
That's what that is.
Right.
So why would anybody respect that?
No doubt.
I don't respect anybody carrying out the will of any motherfucker that's been accused of the things our current president has been accused of.
I mean, it's hard to you know, it's bad when your affiliation alone is labeling you a pedophile right now.
Like,
and what's funny is that they're busting these pedophiles at like the local level. There was a
what you mean?
There was a Republican state representative here in Ohio that got busted for basically child porn and all sorts of shit not too long ago. Like they're doing it, we're taking care of it at the local level, but you know, once you get to the national level, untouchable. Shit is wild. My favorite one, that it was an Ohio judge that was caught up in this shit.
And that's what I'm saying. At what point, fuck the how long do you participate in the system, the the going to work, the your comforts, the all that, like fuck all that. But at what point do you say that you motherfuckers aren't capable of judging and policing me?
Right. Well, I think we're at that point.
I'm not about to sit on anybody's bench, whether I did something right or wrong, and allow somebody like that to rule over what the fuck you think.
Judgment, right?
No, we could just die about it if it's that deep. You know what I'm saying? We could just both die about it if that's what
it's coming down to.
But I'd be damned. Like, how the fuck do you expect anybody to just be like, cuff me, officer?
Right.
Like, do you see what the fuck is going on here? Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers clean. None of y'all. Ain't none of y'all clean. And we just supposed to be like, well, maybe they'll give me a fair one. Man, fuck y'all and y'all's fair shit. Shit ain't been fair. Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna expect you to do something new now?
Right.
At the precipice of destruction, you're gonna change your ways?
You know, I can't believe you now anyways. Because it's purely to save your own ass.
Right. This shit's crazy.
It's just wild, son.
I don't get
it. Joe Rogan. I don't know if you know this about me. I smoke rocks.
I just have a lack of understanding. And you know what? Like, I love my nigga Drewski. You ain't that funny, motherfucker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle ain't that funny, motherfucker.
Right.
Nobody is funny enough for a motherfucker to forget. Like at some point you have to look up from YouTube, right?
Right.
At some point you gotta be like, oh, this shit is just fucked up out here, ain't it?
I'm not gonna be impressed with anything like Artemis until we get to Dave Chappelle. MARS. Mars, bitches.
Them motherfuckers, listen, don't get
Bibble
me
for shizzle.
started.
We're gonna go ride Bibble.
I hope they do
spaceship.
go to Mars. And I hope they got econo travel on that motherfucker. I hope it's not just 4 bastards. I hope that they got economy travel and you can send thousands of motherfuckers up there. And I hope that it's not as expensive as people would think. So you got
I mean,
motherfuckers.
if you read the Red Rising trilogy,
What's that?
Red Rising is a sci-fi novel, but it's futuristic kind of class warfare is basically what it is. And the first pioneers on Mars basically became the slave class that mined helium-3, which is what made space travel possible. So they sent all the slaves to Mars to mine and build the surface for the wealthy class to live on the surface, and the miners still live underground. And they don't even know that like the surface has been populated. They're
Right.
still being told that no, you're building for the future and blah blah blah, and eventually they start to figure it out and the society collapses. That's pretty much the plot. It's fucking brutal though, dude. You would like the series. It's fucking violent as shit.
I'm sure. Anytime there's a ruling in a slave class, it will be.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't see. That's not something you can do like that.
Yeah.
Especially when you've advertised it to everybody with the Gayle King, Katy Perry, rich folks traveling to the furthest point of the atmosphere. Oh, now you're gonna let the cheap flights or to Mars is what you're telling me? So inside
we know it's a setup. We know it's a setup.
You hear me? Inside of the atmosphere is expensive as shit. Like only the fucking elites, only the people a part of the club can get there. But you
guess what? Once you get to Mars, there's no getting back. So you either die or you build the society.
Listen, and then the motherfucking travel is like 3 years. So you mean to tell me that you're wasting those 3 years on
maybe it's
on
just
us folks, huh?
Maybe it's a party bus. That way you're so drunk and high by the time you get there that you're easier to control.
Yeah, you think they can have Mrs. Krabappel captain in that shit. And they wouldn't have me on that magic school bus, I guarantee you that.
What do you mean, Cliff? You wouldn't hop on a boat and go across the ocean?
Listen, let me explain something.
Did we get you already? Is that what already happened?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'm not trusting no white motherfucker to take me nowhere. You hear what I'm saying? If it's not within my own travel distance.
Hey, Cliff, I've got tickets to go to Mars.
No. Yeah, you
want to come with me?
That'd be you and Andrew on that boat. Fuck that.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Which actually brings me to one of the books that I read lately. The guy who wrote Project Hail Mary also wrote Artemis. And Artemis is another kind of sci-fi thing, but it's basically a lunar city. And it's kind of about both the underworld and smuggling on this lunar city, as well as like how capitalism basically tries to fuck everything over. What's a fun fact about Artemis, though, is that the city was initially commissioned and built by Kenya. And so there's a little Afrofuturism there, which I'm a fan of.
So
What do you got?
when was this book written?
I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was before. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Andy Weir published dates. The Martian was published in 2011. Artemis was published in 2017, and Project Hail Mary was published in 2021. So it was published in 2017.
Okay.
Before part of the before times.
I'm just trying to see if it's one of them, Illuminati, we have to let you know the future in some way.
That's some Simpsons
type,
shit.
You know?
That's the entire premise of the book Armada.
You and your sci-fi book.
Which is written by Ernest Cline, who also wrote Ready Player One.
I told you these motherfuckers ain't that creative.
Yeah.
We know that. That's factually
Well, I mean,
true.
they already had extraterrestrial cities. I mean, that goes back to Star Trek, man. In the 70s, or probably Flash Gordon and shit even before Star Trek and Star Wars. Buck Rogers, Lost in Space.
Yeah, no, I don't even think that the stories are.
No?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I don't think that these motherfuckers are like biting the same story. I'm saying that these motherfuckers aren't creative enough to have imagined a world.
Gotcha.
No, you may have seen a world.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? You may have seen something and copied the imagery. Or been described something and copied the imagery. But that's astrology.
Are we talking from source? Or are we talking from something else?
I mean, it could be from anything. Like, look at the Bible.
Yeah.
An interpretation of stories that you got elsewhere.
I thought it was interesting, the one you sent me today about, it was like, this is how angels are described in the Bible or something.
That
the light show looking thing.
That they said it was real, wasn't AI. I mean, that would be the first thing that I would think.
See, I still am going to subscribe to angels and demons are interpretations of whether it's extraterrestrial or extra dimensional beings. Like, they revealed themselves at some point, but have since chosen to stay hidden, probably since the advent of atomic technology.
But isn't that just dragons and dinosaurs?
Could be. I don't know, man. There's more and more evidence that dragons are real.
I feel like that's that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's but you're basically using our words to describe the same thing.
That's fair.
It's the same thing. Like, if angels and demons were real, they would be interdimensional.
Fair. Yeah. Quite possibly.
So it's no different than an Alien, right? Like an Alien to
which is why they don't want us to know, because it would destroy humanity's faith. When I don't know that many people have that deep of faith these days anyway. I think a lot of eyes are opening up to the...
All I know is here would be wiped out.
Yeah.
Here would be wiped out. Like, this would be the place that God was like, get rid of that.
Right. The rest of this stuff is salvageable, but
yeah, I feel like this place has the people that know that this place has always been a science experiment. And we have been propagandized to a point of not believing our hand in front of our face at times.
Yeah.
So if something like that was to occur, I would not trust this population to take it serious enough for a motherfucker to feel,
I
you know what I'm
I
saying?
completely agree, and I think there was even a Netflix movie not too long ago about kind of a similar phenomena.
The don't look up.
Yep, exactly.
I didn't watch it, but I think I started it.
But
I
you
just
got
couldn't.
you got the gist of it,
Hmm. But yeah, no, I mean that's like that wasn't satire.
right?
Everybody thought that was a funny movie, but
Nope,
you are the motherfucker
it
that
was a
they're
prediction, just like Idiocracy.
you're there you let that they are talking about you. It's so funny that we as Americans don't understand being the butt of the joke.
Right, because of the level of arrogance.
And it's like motherfuckers will sit there and cackle at something and not see that they're talking about you.
Who?
You're who you're laughing at.
Right. Wake up.
So I mean and it would go either way, like whether we're talking about dragons or dinosaurs, right?
Right.
It would go whether we were talking about actual angels and demons or aliens as well. It wouldn't matter either way.
Yeah.
I don't trust us as a population a lot of because of what the government has put us through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it goes back to, I jokingly referenced Discovery. Discovery was that the same? Hold on.
You talking about the one that blew up or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. So our generation in particular, if you want to start off with just in the 2000s, so when we were in our formative years, we have 9/11, we have Discovery, we have the biggest economic recession ever up until that point. Let's see. We had a couple of okay years during the economic recession. And then, we get hit with COVID, we get hit with X, Y, and Z. Like all the meanwhile, our entire interpretation of the world around us has been filtered down to this little son of a bitch in our phones. Parallel path to these multiple once in a lifetime events that we've been subjected to. It's no wonder that this is where our generation in particular is at this point.
Well, I'm not even so much concerned about the low points of our specific generation. I'm more so speaking because those could have happened organically. Any one of those things could have
Any
may not
one of
have
those things, yes.
right, like regardless of whether it was manufactured or
Okay.
happened organically. Of course, I believe that most of that was manufactured.
Right.
But regardless of it's how you treated the situation, right? Like a lot of people like to demonize the little box and say that it's doing but
Is a tool.
this in a lot of ways broke the trance that Americans were in because you were fed that same news media bullshit
From the same four sources. Yeah.
regardless of what channel, and that news wasn't airing anywhere but here, which is why people were so astonished around 2024 when they were like, oh, this doesn't happen in London, oh, they don't do this in like it, that whole trend of
Question everything.
how the fuck are you just not finding that out in 2024, you stupid bitch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Like you didn't you just thought that that was actually the way the world was, that information they were bouncing across this bubble called our coasts was on, that was everybody had that. That's what you thought? And if it wasn't for this, because this still hadn't woken up enough folks.
Yeah.
Having all the information at your fingertips to be able to do your own investigation is not enough for a lot of people because that's too much work. It's easier to stay locked into what they taught me.
No, I'm with you because at this point, like, 15 years ago, I might have considered myself a CNN guy who got most of his news from there. And then over the last 10 years, my best, like, I'm going to call it traditional news sources, Reuters, apnews.org, and BBC News and Al Jazeera. And
Yeah.
even those are still, major news networks, but at least it's a different viewpoint than the ones we're given here in the States.
Right. No, I mean, I definitely
But Al Jazeera might be the most, I don't know, the most different from ours is what I would say. Because even BBC has a tendency to be a Western slant.
here's the the magnitude of it all is the news in general.
Yeah.
News in general, like, don't get me wrong, it's good to have information. It's good to know what's going on around you.
It's
But
information over.
beyond information overload, I would argue, regardless of, even if motherfuckers are shooting it to you straight down the middle, you take it how you want to. It is still propaganda that you are wanting me to know.
Right.
Who was it that deemed this story more
Newsworthy.
important than this story? And there are so many stories going on at the same time. The fact that you are only focusing on this story lets me know that this is just propaganda that you're allowing into my world, into my realm of thought.
Right.
When there's so many other things out there that are more important, more effective to me specifically as an individual, but you want your populace all on the same page of this propaganda.
Well, and that's where, 20, 30 years ago, before the local newspapers got bought up by conglomerates, before the local news stations all became fucking affiliates of, what's the company? It's like Syndicate or something. It's something dumb like that. But, Sinclair Broadcasting. Like, Fox, our local ABC and Fox affiliates here in Columbus are both owned by Sinclair Broadcasting. And Sinclair Broadcasting is an offshoot of the Murdoch Fox empire.
Well,
And they all share the same national stories no matter where you're at. When, to your point, local news used to be local. Local newspapers used to be local. And they're not anymore. Because and people want to go after, the internet age for the reason that newspapers died. One, newspapers didn't adapt. Two, they fucking followed the trend of needing to make, incremental profit every year when that's not what news was supposed to be.
Right.
Like, you don't need to make millions. You need to turn enough of a profit to pay your people. But capitalism says that, no, if you're not making more and more money every year, you're a failure. And how do you get more eyes? You go to the more national and extremist news on either side. And it's fucking destroyed any sense of real journalism. I mean, the best fucking journalist right now, and I wish I could remember her name, but the blonde woman who does who basically just does the objective news on TikTok. She's the most trustworthy news source that I've seen.
Well, see, that's the thing about it, though, right? Like, I don't know
and
how.
She's independent.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and call an entire generation of people dumb,
but
they are dumb, right?
The fool or the fool of politics?
They are dumb for forever. The moment a journalist signs a record deal
Mm-hmm.
is the moment they're no longer a journalist.
Right.
And for some reason
They're a paid
that
spokesperson.
right, that generation was sucked into that like you didn't see that they're bought now.
That's because everybody's trying to get the bag. No
But
one
that
no
didn't
one is
mean
doing something based on integrity. Very
but,
few are
but
doing
that's the thing though, right?
the
But
principle.
you can't blame that person though.
Fair.
They're just doing the opportunity they
What
need
they've
to
been
be in
coached
a
to
better
do.
position to survive. But the people that accept it
Yeah.
are now the problem.
Right.
Because you know that this corporation bought that journalist so they could restrict in ways some of the things that they may have normally
Otherwise
reported on.
done or said. Yep.
And the fact
Really.
that you didn't see that coming, like, oh, well, if you're not independent, you're not a journalist. And I don't care who takes offense to that. If you work for a company, an organization, you're not a journalist.
If you're working on the stories that they tell you to work on,
You're not a journalist. If you have any sort of restrictions on what you can report, you're not a journalist.
Yeah.
They paid you to be a spokesperson.
You're a paid spokesperson.
Right, but you're not a journalist. Make no mistake about that. Just like most people,
and those that are get slandered and blacklisted and blackballed, if not deeper level shit. That's what happens to them.
Here's one that's going to piss a lot of people off. Just like because you're a police officer, you're not a protector.
Preach.
Make no mistake about that. Your job is not protection.
No, it's not. Your job is to protect corporate interests.
So if you thought as a little kid with that plastic fucking badge that you know what I'm saying? If you thought I'm going to be a cop to protect people, well, once you realize that that's not what you were doing, what made you stay?
Right. Like the officer that stopped by my house to give me grief about how close I'm parked to the intersection, when the photo that he had was not even of my car, because some corporation called him and said I was parked too close, or somebody at this address was parked too close to the intersection, and they couldn't turn a big ass truck down a fucking residential street.
You yelling into the void, baby. You're yelling
is
into
this
the
why
void.
you became a cop, bruh? Bruh, is this the reason why your big orange headed ass became a cop?
And then the crazy thing is if you ask them, they'll say, well, I mean, it's not like they take care of us. It's not like I'm doing it for
then why
the money.
The fuck are you doing it? Right.
Again, you're yelling into the void. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like one thing that I have learned, especially when it comes, I call it maturity. There are certain people I just won't engage in conversation with.
Yep.
I'm just not going to speak to you. And the truth is, it's because you're dumb and you're a rock. Like, the older you get, like, people lose that ability to absorb information.
Yeah.
And they just lock everything in that they know, and nothing gets out or in from then on.
Well, it's the whole, and we've talked about this a bunch with our generation and the generations behind us. Like the generations above us, some of Gen X, but mostly late Gen X, baby boomer generation, still believe this whole myth that the quote unquote American dream is possible, that if you work hard, if you go to college, that you can afford to live, and you fucking can't. Like, but I mean, the data doesn't fucking lie. Like, adjusted for inflation, minimum wage should be like $60 an hour.
Yeah.
If you're not making six figures, you are living check to check right now.
No, that's definitely the case. I mean,
wild. But it's definitely the case. I agree.
But that's essentially why all throughout cycles of history, the elders are left behind.
Yeah.
Because eventually you get to a point where you're slowing me down.
Right.
And it wasn't always travel by car. We not about to be slow strolling through this lion's den because your old ass can't keep up with the pack.
Yep.
So now it's either going to be time for us to separate and break away, or you're going to take that leap.
Except for the REITs, who will be outrunning all of us. But
listen, and you know, certain elders will keep up. But make no mistake about it, Father Time is undefeated.
Facts.
There's always gonna come a day where the motherfucking legs just don't get to moving like they used to. And I use that metaphorically to speak to a point of everyone that we have in positions of power right now are those rocks. You are not sponges.
Right.
You have petrified yourselves in your ways of thinking. And right now you're slowing down the pack. And if we've ever been walking through a lion's den,
it's right now.
It's now. And we have been so domesticated to a point that we feel like separating ourselves from those elders is a sign of, you know, aggression no, it's survival.
Yep.
It is quite literally survival. And if you're willing to sacrifice your survival for the comfort of the ones who need to be left behind, you don't need to survive. And that brings me to my next point. The fact that you broke up communities now would make you believe that we're all a part of the same. Make no mistake about it. We are not. We are not a part of the same community. It's actually hard for me to visually see other community members that I feel like are on the same
wavelength
motion I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it's that hard, when you can walk outside and you can scream in any direction and see 1,000 different people and you still don't see anybody from your own community.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Well, they've won. They won. Because even if we wanted to convene and militia up, we're separated. We don't even know where each other are at. But it's a whole bunch of sheep in between. And it's a whole bunch of wolves dressed like sheep.
Facts.
So, I mean, all you can do is navigate accordingly, of course. But I'm just saying, like right now, even your navigation systems
are compromised.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't rely on them. You have to come up with your own means of navigating.
You have to come up with your own 3 questions like they had in The Walking Dead, right?
What's that?
The Walking Dead, when they met new survivors, Rick's group had 3 questions that they asked. How many of the dead have you killed? How many people have you killed? And why?
I think I remember something like that.
So
Did they have it recorded?
What's up?
Did they have it recorded?
They might have, but all I remember is there's definitely a couple of episodes where Rick or Carol or Michonne meets new people and they ask them those 3 questions.
Right.
So it's almost like we have to come up with our own, what are your 3 questions that get you to is this somebody worth my time or not? See, which is funny because it was like the 10 questions we came up for the dating apps. See, that's this one's more serious.
And here's the issue about that, right? Is because we are very close to the Book of Eli.
Yeah.
We're very close to The Purge. We're very close to Terminator Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? We're closer to that than we are anything else. So even by you asking those 3 questions, you may be giving up too much information.
Already giving up yourself a target.
If I can't visually see those 3 answers without even having to ask that question,
yeah,
that's not a motherfucker I need to fuck with.
I hear you.
I'm not about to ask you nothing because I don't need you to know who I am. Next thing you know, that becomes popular, and all of a sudden you got people asking questions, and nobody said you was involved.
Right.
How the fuck you asking questions for us? Now you got the Panthers.
Well,
you got
to the point, in that universe,
provocateurs in your midst.
It's not like they're meeting people every day. So I hear you.
That's different because the zombies.
That's post-apocalypse.
Right. The zombies have already filtered out a lot of the people right now that we're dealing with.
Right.
A lot of the people in those scenarios aren't going to survive anyway.
Right. You're going to be, instead of the sheep will be done, you'll be left with the wolves and the sheepdogs.
Now it's easier for me to judge, right?
Right.
Because I'm not judging whether or not you're capable.
You say that, but how many times have you been gunned down in Arc Raiders by a fucking rat?
Well, see, Arc Raiders is completely different, right? Arc Raiders is completely different. We've had this conversation on this show before. Like, these same motherfuckers that will do that don't get me wrong, there are a lot of snakes in this world, but these same motherfuckers that will do that shit in that video game are pussy as fuck in real life. Those are the same people
They'll be the same ones that gets put down immediately.
They're the same people that talk shit online and then in the actual scenario are copping pleas like you're a victim.
Right.
Those are those same people. The same people that kill you in Arc Raiders wouldn't dare take a shot because in their mind they're thinking, what if I miss?
Right.
And you should be. What if you miss? And let's be quite honest. If it's real life, I don't have time to make that judgment call. It ain't gonna be no friendly.
friendly.
You quite literally could be the friendliest and get gunned down fucking with me. Popped up at the wrong place, wrong time, pal.
Right.
I mean,
you made a mistake.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're one of the sheep at that point.
Right.
Because the smart thing to do in those scenarios would just not be seen.
Right.
I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to let you pass by, do your thing.
You won't see me.
But the moment you wanting to, hey, you over there, what you let get pow.
Done.
Because why are you even distracting me? Why are you trying to take my attention off of what I was doing in the first place? Clearly you're here for ill intent.
Right. It's funny. That was actually a line of dialogue in a group that I was affiliated with recently around
the Proud Boys.
No.
I
thought you were gonna hit me with the bigger please.
Bigger please.
We don't like their kind around here, biggers. Nah, but it was an activist group that talked about, like, you have to be comfortable with being in the dark. Because if you're not involved, there's no reason for you to know. So there's no reason for you to ask.
I know
if you were involved, you're involved. If you're not, you're not. And you got to be okay with that.
That's something that I don't even think that white folks genetically have it. I think we're gonna have to keep mixing around like we have been to get that the fuck up out of y'all, because that's just something that I think
we're entitled to answers. Generally speaking,
man.
Which funny enough, not a problem I have. In fact, one of the things that I have critiqued myself on continuously in my professional life is that I don't ask enough questions sometimes. I'm like, if it doesn't impact me or doesn't involve me or my team, I don't need to know.
I mean, if only the world was so simple.
That was like, being married to the Rose the nosy neighbor who would put her face out the window anytime something was going on in our neighborhood. I don't need to know. I'm not involved. I'm cool.
You go fuck around and lose your nose.
Right. Keep
it in that window long enough.
The only people that have earned that right are the old black lady 3 doors down. Because she's been here since the 40s and just holds down her spot.
And you
She's
can't
got to be
never.
80. Because she had to be 80 when I moved in here. She's still out there doing yard work.
And this is what I did. Okay, and this may be us giving. This may be me. This may be one of those scenarios where it's like, don't give away all of the shit, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, I think I think white folks don't know. That's what all black folks do.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're not nosy, you're going to be out of your window looking around doing all that when you're elderly. That is how we survived.
I hear you.
Just because it wasn't spoke about, acknowledged, or brought up does not mean that it wasn't seen.
But
And
you're
there's a
also
confusion there.
You're peeking behind the curtain. You're not standing in the window or out on the porch.
Yeah, you don't want to
trying
see,
to see what's
that, like
trying to get involved.
Perfect example. And it's crazy too, because blacks are always the first to die in movies, but like when you watch it, it's like, who's the first person that's like, I'm calling the police? It's a white motherfucker, right? Like you don't want witnesses, right? So you would be doing better to shut the fuck up until it's all over and then go take your ass and snitch to the police if you like. But you don't acknowledge the fact
that's what you're gonna do. Facts.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. And then that's why you got shit like skydiving and open air safari tours and bungee jumping. You're not threatened enough. You're not threatened enough. Your species as a whole is not threatened enough to the point that you need to feel alive.
Right.
Because you don't feel alive.
Right. You know, it's funny. I actually had that interaction with my child earlier this week. Because he was in, and he's, you know, I'm praying that it's just hormones, and you know, because he's been a little emotional lately. But he was in one of those moods, and I think you've probably seen him like this, where like he just wants to argue every third word.
Is he womenstrating?
Probably something like that.
He's on his myriad, or he's womenstrating. One of the two.
It's his manly time of the month.
I guess that's Dinosaurs and Dragons.
So he's in one of those moods that he just wants to fucking argue with every fucking word that's coming out of my mouth. And this is a workout day. And I'm like, dude, you know we're going to do this. And you can either accept it and move through it, or you can keep bitching. And he just kept arguing. I yelled at him, probably for the first time in his life, and I've never seen him so scared. And then I immediately switched gears back to being calm, and I'm like, are we done now? Like, you wanted to rage bait me, and you wanted to keep arguing, and I know I just scared the shit out of you. And I want you to remember this moment right now, because all of the other times that you've said that I yelled at you, you know we're not that. So that tells you what I've held on to and have never put in front of you before. And I'm talking to you calmly right now. I'm like,
I mean, sometimes you gotta give worried about the reaction they're looking for.
Exactly.
Kids are not.
That was the conversation.
It doesn't really matter who you are. But this is clearly what you were looking to find, so.
Right.
Let me shorten that treasure map for you. We can put the X right here.
You wanted to find out what would happen. Well, guess what?
And that's the thing about it, is you still didn't find out, right? Because I could have snatched your little ass up if I wanted to.
Right. No, I still do that for fun occasionally. He was at his CrossFit workout last week, and we were horsing around. It wasn't anything serious. And he kind of pushed me. and I dropped. I hit, and I was actually surprised that I still had that quick step in me. Because what did I do? I dropped low, I shot the double, and I hoisted his ass up and put him over my shoulder and boom, boom, boom. Smacked his ass.
You gonna pull something dealing with that motherfucker there.
I don't know if you're not on TikTok anymore. Dude, I put up 500 last week.
Did you?
Squat, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, has my back been all right since then? Not perfect, no. But I argued with myself that I needed another pair of 45s. And so I had to prove to myself that I actually needed that additional pair of 45s.
You ain't need it.
I should have kept it at 455. Going for 5 was dumb, but I got it.
I mean, it's just that was just the ego purchase, right?
It was.
Because
absolutely.
Me, like, I keep the same dumbbells until I burn them out.
Yeah.
Like those 60s, I'm not burnt out with them yet. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
There's still points in different workouts that I struggle with. Now, once those 60s become light and they feel like, oh, this isn't doing it the same way, then we'll move up to the 75s, or you know what I'm saying?
Well, and that was, I mean, honestly, that was my thing, was that I had 4 or 5 good workouts at 405 for 8, 10, 12 reps.
Mm-hmm.
And I was putting them up easy.
Right.
And I was like, I need something to push myself a little bit.
But that 405, 455 is a big jump. And then to go all the way to 500.
That was an ego trip, yes.
Yeah, you
I should have hovered in. I should have stayed at 425, 450.
Right, and
which is what I'm back to.
Right. See, you bought the purchase for the ego. That would be like me saying, "Let me go ahead and grab me some 85s. I know I can put them up, but you're not ready for them, though. You're not ready just to be working out with them every day. So why are you?"
That's fair. That's fair. The current goal is to get back to 315 for, anywhere from 5 to 10 reps on bench.
Right.
I did put up the other push myself number was 275 on the clean.
Okay.
That almost broke me.
See, I haven't been to the gym in so long. I haven't done anything with a bar or anything like that.
Well, and then that's also been the other thing that I've been working on, is like trying to get back in a good habit of doing a day, not only doing more auxiliaries on like my big lift days, but even on my third weightlifting day of the week, doing back, doing pulls, doing shit like that, because I was not doing that.
That's the hard thing, right? Is
to do the shit you don't want to do.
And especially from a working out at home standpoint, and like the most weight I have is dumbbells. There's not a lot of back I can do unless I'm
RDLs,
and that's like it. You gotta. It's more that at that point I feel like it's more conditioning.
It is.
Like I have to do more reps to get a back workout that I need like that than if I were to go to the gym and specifically target those places.
Right. No doubt.
And that's where it's like I don't have time for that. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and burn out these reps to get the back workout that I need. So it's like I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. Which is the reason why with like the bar, I've been doing the bent over rows and the RDLs on my quote unquote off day. So
I need to at least do some.
Well, there you go. There's your reason to get the 85s and do the or just get a 35-pound or 40-pound kettlebell and do the kettlebell swings.
That'd probably be best.
I've been thinking about picking up a kettlebell. I'm never a fan of them, but it'd probably be good for me.
Yeah.
What I was trying to do was get back into doing the cleans. And so I was doing hang clean to front squat or power clean to a front squat
All
as
right.
like my kind of back day.
Yeah, no, I can't do no violent movements like that with my knee.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, nah, that's not for me.
Old man workouts. You got anything else, man?
No, I feel like I ranted enough.
All right.
I mean,
All right. I'm trying to remember. Did we say Elder Scrolls 6 or GTA 6? Or did
for
we say
what?
both? Hold on. Let me find our bingo card. We need a bingo card check-in is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
So where the hell did I put it? Is it just the notepad? All right.
Ugh.
All right. So I haven't actually transitioned this into a bingo card yet, but I will. Number 1 was Trump eliminates property taxes. Hasn't happened yet.
Oh, that's not happening. That you can X that all that motherfucker ain't going nowhere. That's not happening no more.
Major city bridge collapse. Don't think that's happened.
Well, I mean, it depends. Are we talking about here in the States,
States,
or
or
are
we
we
talking
talking
about
about like all these bombs and
Strait of
bridges
Hormuz?
knocking out? Like how?
I believe it was the States.
Okay.
Winter gold medal from a country you can't believe.
Did they have the Winter Olympics already?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't follow it. Did
Right.
anybody win from there?
I don't know.
We
I don't
might have
know
to
either.
check back in on
Nobody
that one.
fucking watches the Winter Olympics. They suck. All right. The next one we won't know until the NFL season. Does Aaron Rodgers start a game? We haven't. It's not tennis season yet, so we don't have a breakout young tennis star. Have bell-bottom jeans made a comeback?
Not that I've seen.
Not yet. All right. Conscious rap movement in the vein of Common and Talib.
I feel like we're
on the cusp.
Yeah, I don't think that we're quite in it yet, but there are a lot more artists that are internationally acceptable now doing that than there were before.
All right, we got our free space, which was, a mass shooting. Extraterrestrial contact, not yet. Wildfire / lasers, not yet. It's not wildfire season yet. Dr. Dre drops the Chronic 3. Hasn't happened.
Yeah, that was yours. That's not happening.
That was yours, motherfucker.
That was mine.
Go back to the tape. It was yours. GTA 6 releases.
Wasn't nobody worried about no damn Dr. Dre.
College football announces changes to the playoff format. Hasn't happened yet. Ooh, a college basketball game releases.
Yeah, they're coming out with one. They haven't. I don't think they had a release date, but yeah, I've been seeing
Probably coming out the fall.
Yeah, I've been seeing little clips.
Fight Night hasn't come out yet.
No.
Cold fusion breakthrough, no, because they killed all the scientists. Increased external conflict in Africa. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't count that.
No. All right. Shatner and Stewart haven't passed away yet. Mandalorian.
They're still alive?
Mandalorian and Grogu doesn't come out till May.
I'm sure I probably said that when you said that on the card.
Elite gross criminal behavior reveal.
I feel like that was already.
Is that also a check?
I feel like that might have already been in the air when we were fielding that.
The Ohio governor race goes blue. That's not until November. 2025 tax payment refusal rate spike. I would actually say that that's probably a check, but we have to wait for the IRS data from this tax season to come in.
Right.
China deploys an AI robot army somewhere in the world. Not that we know of.
Yeah, nah, but Gundam's coming pretty soon. You can.
And then the Odyssey goes over 1.5 billion at the box office. Right now, the only thing that could potentially go over 1.5 billion at the box office is the new Super Mario Brothers movie.
I don't think I. Yeah, I didn't watch the first one.
No, it's a cute movie. I've heard the second one is not as good, but it still did like something like 300 million in its first week, which
That's
is
because that's just
astronomical.
that's a nostalgia thing.
It's a nostalgia thing, and it's the only thing that's out for kids right now. And kids'
That's what I'm.
movies, if they're decent, will always do well.
Yeah, I mean that's two birds, one stone.
Right.
You got the parents on the nostalgia, and the kids get to watch some bullshit that they'll watch any bullshit.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
All
I feel
right.
like
So no major updates on the bingo card.
yeah, a couple of them could have been possibly already in the air.
We'll have to do some Winter Olympics research to see if any warm weather countries won.
I'm sure they have.
All right, man. You got anything to take us out?
Love everybody, I suppose.
Back at it again, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Soccer season starting. So do us a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell an enemy. Tell them to
Better
know.
you than me.
And with all that, peace out, fools.